In case you haven't been living under a rock for the past few months, there's been this subgenre blowing it up pretty big called jerk. I don't know who decided to call it jerk, but it's the name. I thought about naming this video how to jerk, but YouTube probably wouldn't have been too keen about that. So, today we have a video on how to make jerk beats. There's been a few artists that have been blowing this sound up pretty badly, like Japo JJ, Savior, Soul Based, I think it's his name, and Netspend. To be fair, I'm not really... She woke up. I'm not really that big into the whole new SoundCloud wave, not because I don't like it, I'm just tapped out of it. I have no idea of what's going on, but I've heard many of my friends making ambient and jerk beats, and I've heard a few snippets on people on like Instagram reels that blow up of jerk tracks, and I like the idea, it's like 175, 180, 185 BPM beats, you use snares instead of hi-hats and use subs and stuff like that. You have this chant that goes and I don't know, it's blowing pretty big, and I thought it would be a cool concept to mix some elements of my own sound and my own style with some jerk beats. So that's what we're gonna do today. So yeah, we're about to hit 3K on Instagram, so it'd be really nice if you follow me. And I opened up a BeatStars. I hadn't made one in almost 3 years. So if you like my beats, you can check it out, link down in the description. You won't find any jerk beats, but you'll find some pretty cool stuff. So having said all of that, let's just jump into the studio and see what we can make. So to begin with, I have this melody that I made a few days ago. I made it with Prod Ecto. He's a really good producer, so you should definitely check him out. And it sounds like this. I'm gonna play it real quick. It's on 123 BPM, but we're gonna change that. I think this melody is a pretty cool concept. So yeah. So that's what the melody sounds like. I really don't like working with the actual MIDI channels of the melody. I feel like it can be pretty unpredictable. So I'm gonna make a new project file and throw in the MP3 of this melody really quickly. My advice to you guys is that anytime you can, I would much rather work with audio files than the actual project file of the melody. So it's this one right here. We're gonna come in here, auto detect, type in BPM 123. Then we change this to stretch. We come in here and we cut this little empty space that you have in all MP3 files. MP3 files like in contrast with WAP files. WAP files, they don't have that little beginning of the file where they store information. So you don't have that little empty spot on the beginning of the loop. But WAP files are way heavier. So it just, for me, it works having MP3 files, and I just trim them like that. And we're gonna turn up the melody to like 175. Yeah, that sounds really good. Maybe 173, 172. And I'm gonna turn the pitch 1 down. 117. Maybe 1 up. So first thing to make jerk beats, we're gonna throw in a fruity balance on the master. You can actually just automate this little volume knob on the master, but I like doing this with the fruity balance because it doesn't affect. Basically, let me explain what I want to do first before actually doing it. On jerk beats, it's very common to hear beat cuts. So you have two ways of doing it. You can automate this slider here, but when you do that, then you can change it. So it stays to the automation clip that you have, and that can be pretty uncomfortable sometimes to work with. So I'm gonna throw in a fruity balance and automate this volume knob. Actually, I'm gonna make the volume knob 0, like have no value. So basically now you cannot hear anything. And I'm gonna automate the mix knob on the fruity balance. So like this. And it's way easier to work with. And we can just copy and paste this automation I just made over the melody. I'm gonna cut it there. So first things first, we already made the volume automation famous jerk beat volume automation. You have it on every single beat. We're gonna start with a snare. This one sounds about better. I'm just gonna throw it in here, throw a pattern, and then finding the right snare can be very hard. So we're gonna add the famous chant, little thing. Claps. You want to have like one of those twerk claps that sound every 8 steps. Or actually 4. You can actually use a snap instead of a clap. You can use either. I don't really care. Let's have an open hat. And in UFO Studios, you have this option called Advanced Fill. So I'm gonna do intervals of 8, and I'm gonna move them like this. Oh, what is that? I'll just turn that thing on. I don't know what it is. And final part of our jerk beat. It's really simple to make jerk beats really easy, really easy. The melodies are not too complex. I use this loop that I made because I like how it sounds, but most people would just throw in a random sample or something. I like this bass, so I'm gonna come in here. One trick for you guys when you're making beats on a loop and you're too lazy to get the like bass notes by like using your ear, you can just put the thing on a channel. Look, if you have a bass pattern like this, then you throw in an Edison, you put it on play. Come in here, then tools, convert to score and dump to piano roll. And now look at that, you have a pattern with your actual bass notes. So it's not exact, but you copy it here and you can use it sort of like as a guideline on what the bass should look like. So kind of like this, put it up. So how to lay down the beat is fairly simple. I'm gonna start there like that, and to begin with, I'm gonna take out the claps. All the claps, I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna take out the open hats. it sounded a little bit weird. Let me fix that real quickly. And there you have it. That's how to make a jerk beat, as simple as that. Making jerk beats is not difficult whatsoever. It's actually quite fun. But you know, it's not jerk beat like that. It kind of like preserves my style and my sound. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I feel like it's a very short video, but making jerk beats is the easiest thing on earth. Yeah, comment what you guys would like to see down below in the comments next time, and I'll accomplish is not the word I'm looking for. Deliver. So yeah guys, I'll see you in the next one, and thank you for tapping in. Have a nice weekend.